afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Thursday. Charlotte Deleste in for Susan, who's on vacation for a week and a half or so.
Good for her.
Yeah, good weather.
Very nice weather. Finally, we got some good weather
the humidity went away.
Yeah.
But the weekend does not look so good. We'll get the weather in just a second. But first, topping our news today, hitting the lakes for the 4th may not be the best idea in Madison. Nearly half of the city's public beaches are closed. We'll tell you why.
Leave a Dose, how a new program an emergency service in Dane County is using has the potential to save lives.
And President Biden visited Miami, Florida himself today, thanking first responders and consoling the families affected. But first, we begin with some breaking news in McFarland. A large natural gas leak led to the evacuation of about a dozen homes on the east side of the village. These are live pictures from the scene. A road construction crew hit a main gas line near the corner of Holshire Road and Broadhead Street. High gas levels were detected, and residents in the area were told to leave. Alliant Energy has repaired the leak, and residents are now being allowed to go back into their homes. Well, if you had to be outside today.
Yeah, this was the day.
This was the day. Pretty nice out there.
Very, very nice. Look at that. That's picturesque right there.
That's one lucky person right there. Enjoy this weather. Dana's in the backyard, letting us know when it may heat up again.
It is going to get warm here pretty soon. Right now, I'm just wishing I was out on a kayak on the lake right now. It's perfect weather. Nice and warm, but not too humid and sunny for us. We do have a few more clouds starting to pop up, but no rain along with those clouds. That's some good news. 80 degrees currently in Madison, 82 in Platteville, and 85 in Boscobel right now compared to this time yesterday. Overall, just a few degrees cooler for most of southern Wisconsin. The big difference are dew points today quite a bit lower, so certainly not as humid outside. It just does feel really nice for us. Again, radar nice and quiet this afternoon. That's how it's going to stay for tomorrow. Partly sunny skies tomorrow with high temperatures again close to 80 degrees in the upper 70s, and that lower humidity continuing for our Friday. The warm up really kicks off though as we head into Saturday and Sunday. A big heating trend expected heading into your 4th of July weekend, and that's going to come along with, of course, a little bit of a jump in our humidity with those warmer temperatures. As far as road conditions go right now, along the Beltline, we're seeing a few slowdown spots, a few delays, but overall things at least moving for us. The interstate in Rock County, we were seeing a few delays near downtown Janesville, but right now north and southbound, it doesn't look like anything is slowing down for us. From Janesville to the Beltline, the drive at 30 minutes right now. Sauk City to Middleton, 16, and Sun Prairie to downtown, a 9-minute drive this evening. We will take a closer look at what's ahead for your weekend in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Dana, thank you. With the high temperatures expected this 4th of July weekend, you might be tempted to cool off at one of Madison's beaches.
But those temptations might be thwarted. Some of those beaches are closed. News 3 Now's Tahalia Mohagin explains why.
If you're planning on visiting the beach this weekend, you may want to think again, or at the very least, make sure it's safe to get in the water. 9 of Madison's 22 beaches are currently closed for swimming after showing high levels of bacteria in blue-green algae. In addition to creating a less than pleasant smell, microbiologist Jennifer Brown says these contaminants can make you sick.
Upset stomach usually for a day or two. It can cause some potential skin irritation, eye, ear, depending on where you get the water. Similar with your animals, dogs can get sick from that as well. And we just recommend that people, if they see the beach is closed, they stay out for that reason.
It is still safe to go in the water for recreational activities like kayaking, as long as there's not a lot of water getting on your face and mouth. However, if you or your pets are exposed, Brown recommends reaching out to your healthcare provider as soon as possible. Public Health does monitor these beaches weekly, but representatives say if you notice what appears to be blue-green algae in the water where a closed for swimming sign isn't present, you can contact them directly for more help.
A man accused of murdering an 18-year-old girl on Madison's east side pled guilty to first-degree reckless homicide today. Jal Kane Robinson allegedly killed Dembo Jamath last year at the Red Roof Inn by shooting her 3 times, once in the heart. The state agreed to cap his initial confinement to 20 years, and a sentencing hearing is scheduled for September 17th.
One of the two young women convicted in the Slender Man stabbing could be released by this fall. A Waukesha County judge today approved Anissa Wyer's petition to get out of the Winnebago mental health facility. Wyer and Morgan Geyser stabbed then 12-year-old Peyton Lutner in 2014, reportedly to please the fictional character Slender Man. Lutner survived thanks in part to a bicyclist finding her in a park that day. Wyer is now 19. In a letter to the court, Wyer says she is sorry and regrets the pain she caused. She also says while her treatment is not done, she is ready to be a productive member of society.
Emergency responders are keeping busy, taking on a high number of substance abuse and alcohol-related calls.
Madeline O'Neill found out about a new program one Dane County agency says will save lives. Maddie?
Well, compared to last year, Fitch-Rona EMS is using more naloxone, also known as Narcan, sometimes called a miracle life-saving drug for a person overdosing on opioids such as heroin. Dane County is as well after an increase in emergencies for patients with suspected alcohol or substance abuse overall in 2020. So Fitch-Rona EMS, which serves about 35 to 40,000 people in Fitchburg and Verona, is the first in the county to start a Leave a Dose Behind program. That means if they go on an overdose call, they can leave a Narcan kit with the patient and the family, which also has information about available resources.
That's what we're here for, is to help people and be proactive, not always just responding to calls. There's more to EMS than that. There you go.
The deputy chief hopes that this will eventually catch on with other emergency responders in our area. Coming up at 6, we'll talk more about why he says this program is so important, especially right now.
Maddie, we'll see you then. Thank you. A top executive in the Trump organization surrendered to authorities today to face tax-related charges. It comes after a 2-year investigation into the business practices of the former President Trump. Alan Weisselberg, the Trump organization's chief financial officer, pleaded not guilty to criminal charges for allegedly failing to pay taxes on fringe benefits from the company. A former executive vice president of the Trump organization believes Weisselberg did not act alone. The former taxi driver has operated behind the scenes for decades, not only as CFO, but also as the Trump family's personal bookkeeper.
Replacing George this week is my chief financial officer, Alan Weisselberg. And you think George is tough? Wait till you see Alan.
Weisselberg's estranged former daughter-in-law is working with New York prosecutors. She turned over several boxes of documents to investigators. The Trump organization claims prosecutors are using Weisselberg as a pawn to harm the former president.
Some amazing video after a planned detonation of seized illegal fireworks ended in an explosion in southern Los Angeles. 16 people were injured when this bomb squad trailer blew up. In a tweet, LAPD said officers were in the process of seizing over 5,000 pounds of illegal fireworks. Some of the fireworks were being stored in the bomb squad trailer as a precautionary measure. Unknown at this time is what caused an explosion. However, reporters on the scene said immediately before the explosion, officers moved them away from the vehicle and yelled "fire in the hole" multiple times.
Spectacular video. Wow. Well, President Biden is in Florida today visiting the site of the deadly building collapse in Surfside. Search and rescue operations are paused, with the death toll so far climbing to 18 and 145 people still unaccounted for.
Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
Our message today is that we're here for you.
Words of comfort from the consoler-in-chief as the community of Surfside grieves last week's tragic condo building collapse. The president and first lady met behind closed doors with the families of building residents.
They had basic heart-wrenching questions. Will I be able to recover the body of my son or daughter, my husband?
We did hear audible sounds, and they were searching for a female voice is what we heard for several hours, and eventually we didn't hear her voice anymore.
Rescue efforts paused early Thursday due to concerns over the structural integrity of the part of the building still standing. Engineers and experts are working on options to continue operations.
Obviously, we believe that continuing searching is something that's very, very important.
What you're doing here is incredible.
Earlier, President Biden thanked local first responders.
The president is also pledging federal assistance in the rescue operations. A FEMA official says they'll have around 500 personnel on the ground by the end of the day.
I think I have the power, and we'll know shortly that to be able to pick up 100% of the costs for the county and the state over the first 30 days.
We want to make sure, the world wants to make sure that a tragedy of this nature never, ever happens again.
Meanwhile, tributes from around the community continue to pour in. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
The GOP version of the Wisconsin state budget will be headed to the governor's office after the Senate passed the $87 billion spending plan last night. Once the bill is officially sent to Evers, he'll have 6 days to sign it or use his partial veto powers to rewrite the document. GOP leaders are urging the governor not to do that.
If he vetoes this budget, we lose funding for hospitals that we put into the budget. We lose funding for nursing homes. There are 7 UW buildings that aren't going to be done if the governor vetoes this budget.
If the governor does nothing, the budget automatically becomes law.
For the first time ever, sports fans can now bet on games at casinos in Wisconsin. Governor Evers and the Oneida Nation have signed a deal allowing people to bet on sporting events at the tribe's casino and other tribal facilities. Evers says his administration and the tribe have amended the tribe's gambling compact with the state to allow wagering on professional sports league drafts, professional sporting events, including NFL and NBA games, and on nationally televised award shows.
This is a historic day for our state and will serve as a major milestone in the state's partnership with the United Nations for generations to come. Today, Chairman Hill and I will together sign a compact amendment to allow event wagering from Packer games to the Oscars to occur in the state of Wisconsin.
The agreement is still subject to approval by the U.S. Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Well, Madison is slowly getting back to its pre-COVID normal, so that means the first convention of 2021 has arrived. The American Walking Club held their 22nd annual convention at the Monona Terrace, inviting folks from all around the country to take a stroll through one of the most walkable cities in America.
Madison is a walking city. We are investing in walking. We believe in walking as a form of transportation. And we really have focused over the years on making the pedestrian experience a better one here in Madison.
The Walking Club also visited the surrounding areas like Oconomowoc, Green Bay, and Sparta.
So if the Milwaukee Bucks want to take a lead in the Eastern Conference Finals series tonight, they are going to have to do it without their all-star player. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been ruled out tonight in Game 5 against the Hawks. He hyperextended his knee in Game 4 on Tuesday night. There is no word on when or if he will return during the Eastern Conference Finals.
Ouch. Well, about 100 dogs and cats just landed in Dane County looking for their forever home. These pups here were flown from El Paso, Texas this afternoon. They transported about 350 animals in total. 100 of them will be taken to the Dane County Humane Society. The others will be dispersed between Wisconsin, California, and New Jersey. Tonight at 5, our Jamie Perez joins us live to tell us more about the animals and how you can take one home.
Oh, some of them look so excited. Some of them were like, what are you doing?
Little dog shopping out there, Jamie?
Right. When we come back, we go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs.
We'll find out what he thinks of the 2021 Mustang Mach-E. It's not what you think of when you think of a Mustang. That's when we come back.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
For the pets you love, well, you gotta get down. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse, where your dollar goes to help so many pets in town. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse, we raise money for farm animals in need and our friends living in the zoo. We feed rescue dogs and shelter cats and police canines too. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse powers them all. And don't forget your free Mounds candy bar.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
So
What do you think?
I love it.
He's here! He's here!
What can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation. Plus, no interest until 2023.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
Wisconsin's soil and water create the perfect environment for agriculture. But it takes more than great land to produce the world's best dairy products. You feel it in the way Wisconsin dairy farmers take care of their animals, preserve their family farmland, and lend a helping hand to their communities. What's that something extra Wisconsin has? It's pride. Support Wisconsin dairy farmers. Buy Wisconsin milk, cheese, and dairy.
Welcome back. Fulfilling a lifelong mission to become an astronaut, Wally Funk will fly to space on New Shepard's first human flight on July 20th as an honored guest. She'll join Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark Bezos, and the auction winner on the flight.
Wally's journey to space began in the 1960s when she was the youngest graduate of the Woman in Space program, a privately funded project which tested female pilots for astronaut fitness. Later known as the Mercury 13, 13 American women successfully underwent the same physiological and psychological screening test as the astronauts selected by NASA for Project Mercury, but they never flew to space. Wally was the youngest graduate of this program. Here's the moment Jeff Bezos asked Wally Funk to join the first human flight as his honored guest.
You're in zero gravity for 4 minutes. You come back down. We land gently on the desert surface. We open the hatch and you step outside. What's the first thing you say?
I will say, honey, that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
She was the first female FAA inspector and first female NTSB air safety investigator. The 82-year-old pilot will now be part of the first crew on New Shepard and the oldest person ever to fly to space.
Patience, Wally, patience. Stocks kicked off the third quarter on a positive note. The Dow Industrials added 131 points, closing at 34,633. The NASDAQ gained 18, and the S&P 500 was up 22. Good enough for another record close. Well, Ford is out with a new Mustang. But hang on, it's not what you think.
And some purists are not happy. What are we talking about? Let's find out as we go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs.
Mark, if I say the word Mustang to you, what comes to mind?
Muscle car, big V8, two-door, power.
Yeah, well, I'm going to change your perspective right now because this is the Ford Mustang Mach-E.
It's about as un-Mustang as you can get.
It doesn't have a V8. It has 2 electric motors. It's got a battery in it, has 4 doors, and seats 5 people.
It's a Mustang.
It's a Mustang. You know how I know? Because there's a pony right here on the grill.
What's in a name? For Mustang lovers, apparently a lot. But keep in mind, Ford is still making a 2-door Mustang coupe in all of its variations. Just now, there's an electric version.
But when they came out with an electric vehicle, they wanted to make sure people noticed.
They noticed, all right. But if you look closer, the engineers at Ford had the Mustang in mind when designing the Mach-E.
So if you look at this rear taillight,
taillights,
those automatically read Mustang. You've got a really interesting design on this roof. So the actual roof line is right here, right? But by creating this two-tone with the black, they've created this kind of coupe-like shape. So they've hidden this rear door here a little bit, and the handle, and it's just, it feels more like a two-door coupe than a traditional four-door crossover. Just even little subtle things like this little flip here on that fender flare. It's just a design element that brings it back into the Mustang family.
So let's move on. The Mach-E's closest competition is the Tesla Model Y.
It looks like Ford learned a lot from Tesla.
I think so. You know, they're, from a performance standpoint and a range standpoint at the top end, Tesla will still outperform this Ford. But when you balance price and performance and range and some of the other things, this really is a very competitive vehicle. You know, it starts around $42,000. This one comes in at $56,000, but again, you get that $7,500 tax credit on it.
Our test Mach-E is the dual-motor, all-wheel drive version with the extended battery range. Almost 300 miles per charge.
There you go.
It doesn't have ludicrous mode like the Tesla.
But it has unbridled mode.
You control everything through this 15.1-inch touchscreen, including finding charging stations. Harvey's impressed with the quality of materials and build of the Mach-E. He also loves the giant glass roof and the storage in the frunk. That's the front trunk in EV land.
The interesting thing is this is waterproof in here, and it has a drainage hole right there. So if you want to fill it with ice for your picnic and put your beverages in there, I think there are a few people in Wisconsin who might do that.
There's also plenty of storage in the back. It is an SUV after all.
This is a winner.
Oh yeah, definitely a winner.
Harvey's here now. 0 to 60 in 4.9.
4.8 is what Ford quotes on that. I may have gone a little quicker. I don't know. No.
And we didn't talk a lot about driving. It drives very well.
No,
it's quiet.
It's quiet. A little more road noise than I would have thought. But again, it's not a premium car. You know, you don't have the motor or the engine noise covering up things like, you know, the little bumps that you get when you go over expansion joints. So you hear more of those things, but you don't hear any engine noise. It's those really quiet electric motors, and not that much wind, you know, wind noise as well.
So what do you say to those Mustang purists out there?
They're still making your Mustang. You can still get a GT500, which I personally love, and I am happy to drive those any day of the week. But for someone who wants an electric vehicle, and I think Ford was smart in doing this, they can buy a Mustang. You know, if they had called it Taurus or Fairlane or what, no one would have noticed. But they called it a Mustang, and so now there's this hubbub, and everyone is talking about it.
I tell you, for the first effort, they hit it out of the park.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a really solid vehicle, and it's going to do very well in that category.
Especially with the $7,500 rebate or tax incentive.
Yeah.
Harvey, thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Ridesanddrives.com for more information. Well, still to come before those Boston Dynamic robot dogs are back at it.
Spot the Dog is channeling the boy band BTS. We'll find out what the heck is happening coming up after Dana's firstborn forecast.
Here at TSR, we turn old, cracked garage floors like this into beautiful, tough floors like this in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and we design high-quality, beautiful floors that can stand up to the toughest of applications. Our coatings are easily able to withstand heavy traffic, drop tools, and they're ridiculously easy to clean. We are dedicated to superior customer service, which doesn't just stop after the installation. We also provide you with an exclusive warranty on all of our floor coatings that gives you the peace of mind knowing that your stunning new floor is protected for life. Visit the website or call the number below for your new floor today.
A Ford built for you, by you. Get yours, built from the ground up with your choice of colors, wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want a head-up display and escape, 5 GOAT modes in Bronco Sport, or best-in-class gas torque in a Ranger? You've got it. And now an extra $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
Menards has everything you need for your automotive needs. We carry a great selection of quality products, including motor oil, to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Synthetic motor oil improves fuel economy and protects against engine wear and tear. If your engine requires more protection both on and off the highway, choose Rotella Heavy Duty Motor Oil. Right now, all motor oil is 11% off. Save with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Take a look at this.
Or not.
I missed that. Everyone at this wedding party in Canada is cracking up as Kaylee, she ducks to avoid catching the flowers.
She just...
I'm trying to read. Let's take another look. Can we? The bride Madison makes a perfect toss in the air, and at the last possible moment, Kaylee dips down as another woman, I saw that now, okay, behind her instinctively reacts to catch the bouquet. I guess Kaylee's just not ready to get married yet.
Because if you catch the bouquet, you're the next one to get married.
Allegedly. You know, let me tell you, I caught 8 of them. Okay.
Desperate.
Actually, no. They just happened to like...
Oh, and you're already married.
No, I wasn't. And I would try to give them away, and nobody would. But I never got married until later. So, see? It's not true.
Well, if you see your mailman today or any mail person, be sure to thank them for all they do. It's National Postal Worker Day.
Give your mail person some flowers. Whether they deliver, sort, or keep things organized, July 1st is their day. These men and women work diligently and consistently through the rain, heat, sleet, blizzards, all of that. And they do it 6 to 7 days a week. So when you walk out to your mailbox, help make their day just a little brighter by showing them your appreciation.
Absolutely. Great work. All right, Dana's here now. Pleasant day today.
Yes.
Enjoy it while you can.
Really nice right now. If you can spend your time outside this evening or even tomorrow, will be really nice with that lower humidity. But as we look ahead to your 4th of July weekend, it's a little hotter, a little steamier outside. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead right after the break.
This isn't your typical runaway bride scene. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Hurry in for a low $219 per month lease on the 2021 Rogue.
I tried a laxative that's both gentle and fast.
Great tasting Dalgalac Soft Chews works naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. Puts you comfortably in control. Dalgalac Soft Chews.
A great night's sleep starts on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. Shop the new Temper Breeze. With next-generation cooling technology, you'll sleep up to 8 degrees cooler all night long. Right now, save $500 on a Tempur-Pedic Breeze Queen mattress. Get a Breeze Queen mattress for only $54 per month with Steinhoffels' 60-month special financing. Plus, with free delivery and Steinhoffels' 120-night sleep guarantee, you can't make a mistake. Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
For the pets you love, well, you gotta get down to Mouse Pet Food Warehouse, where your toddler goes to help so many pets in town. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse. We raise money for farm animals in need and our friends living in the zoo. We feed rescue dogs ounce candy bar.
Are you sweating over high energy bills, windows drafty or broken? Champion is here with our hottest sale of the year. Get 50% off new energy efficient windows. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty. Save 50% now. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
This isn't your typical runaway bride scene. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Hurry in for 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Right now we are seeing plenty of sunshine. Turned out to be a really nice afternoon, and this evening actually should stay pretty pleasant and comfortable for us. Sunny skies throughout Wisconsin, not just for southern Wisconsin. It's turned out to be a really nice day for us, and that's really going to be the scene as we look ahead to the weekend, holding on to that dry weather and plenty of sunshine, though temperature-wise, we're really going to start to warm up looking ahead to Saturday and for Sunday. So dry weather again continuing through the weekend, and for the start of next week, it'll be mild again for Friday, with temps staying just a little bit below average and our humidity not creeping up too much. But as we look ahead to Saturday and Sunday, it's going to get a little warmer outside. It'll start to heat up as we look ahead to the 4th of July on Sunday. Now, overnight, skies partly cloudy. Temps will drop to the mid-50s for overnight lows. Tomorrow afternoon, again, partly sunny skies, highs in the mid to upper 70s. We'll take a broader look at what we're expecting for Friday. A lot of sunshine. Again, if you're traveling for the 4th of July, the whole state really looks like we're going to be in for a really nice weekend. Saturday morning, we're mostly sunny. The afternoon, mostly sunny. Sunday, the same story goes. So any outdoor plans for this weekend certainly need to include some sunscreen and a lot of water to stay hydrated, because it is going to be so warm outside. Once we get into next week, temps will stay above average, not just for southern Wisconsin, but as we look off to the west, where they're under quite a heat wave, that warm weather is just going to continue all the way through the middle of July. Right now, it looks quite likely that we're going to continue to see above average temperatures. And while the mid to low 80s, it's warm for us, but not too bad. They are seeing record-breaking heat off to the west right now, so a bit of a drop back in the temps would be some good news for folks out in that direction. Partly sunny skies tomorrow, still quite pleasant with highs in the upper 70s. Again, dew points a little lower today, and that will continue for us on Friday, so it won't be quite as humid outside for the start of July, but it really picks up this weekend. And we continue to see more humidity building in for next week. Close to 90 degrees for Saturday and for Sunday. With dew points factored in, our heat index readings will be in the mid to upper 90s for the 4th of July on Sunday, so quite toasty. A slight chance for showers and thunderstorms on Monday, a better opportunity on Tuesday, and then slight chances Wednesday and Thursday. So we're backing off a little bit on those rain chances for the middle of the week, but still likely that we're going to have a few isolated showers and thunderstorms rumbling through during the work week. And temperature-wise, holding on to those mid to upper 80s for much of the week. So a warm trend settling in for us.
I saw June was the warmest month on record. Warmest June on record.
Correct, yes.
Wow.
Not
by a lot.
By a lot for a lot of folks. Not ideal for us to have this stretch. Again, we've picked up a lot of rain recently, but we still have a moderate drought for most of southern Wisconsin and much, again, to the west. I know we're seeing a little bit of rain building in, but off to the west, this is becoming it's an escalating situation.
Yeah, it's really bad out there.
Yes.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Well, the Boston Dynamics robot dog has not only met the world's most popular boy band.
Spot is dancing to their music in his latest video. CNN's Jeannie Mose reports.
See Spot dance. Again? And not just one spot, 7 spots dancing before your eyes.
look into your eyes.
The Boston Dynamics Robo-Dogs matching the 7 members of the Korean pop group BTS. The boy band helps Hyundai sell the company's brand of electric vehicles, Ioniq. So that's the song the Spot Robo-Dogs are dancing to. As Hyundai promotes its recent acquisition of Boston Dynamics, Spot has been dancing for years now. In 2018, he danced to Uptown Funk, even shaking his booty, followed last year by this. And now the even more complex dance moves in a video called Spots on It. In a blog describing the making of the video, it's revealed the same human choreographer, Monica Thomas, worked on all 3 videos, noting Spot has twice as many legs as a human dancer. Who's imitating whom? Boston Dynamics wants their $74,500 Robo-Dog to seem lovable, rather than have it associated with scarier uses. It's been tested by police bomb squads and even the French military. As for the video, many viewers found the dancing spots creepily awesome. I'm just waiting for them to go on tour. The 7 spots looked a little like the Rockettes, but instead of kicking up their legs, they were sticking out their necks. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Can you imagine programming them?
No, it's a lot
It's
of work.
creepily awesome.
It is creepily
I
awesome.
think that sums it up.
Perfectly described.
All right, coming up next at 4, Prince Harry and Prince William get together to commemorate their late mother, Princess Diana, on what would have been her 60th birthday.
And coming up at 5, July 4th is this Sunday, and if you haven't already stocked up with fireworks, you may be in for a surprise. We'll tell you all about the fireworks shortage.
During the 72-hour Summer of Sleep mattress sale at Ashley Home Store, save up to 60% off doorbusters. This deluxe Serta is half price, plus $500 in free furniture. Save $1,000 instantly on your choice of Sealy or Perfect Sleeper, now just $699. Ashley Home Store.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
Against all enemies. That I will commit.
to ensuring they are
Not forgotten.
and I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity.
they have provided me. So help me God.
Had enough?
No, arthritis.
Here, new Aspirin arthritis.
Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the Aspirin.
Here at TSR, we turn old, cracked garage floors like this into beautiful, tough floors like this in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and we design high-quality, beautiful floors that can stand up to the toughest of applications. Our coatings are easily able to withstand heavy traffic, drop tools, and they're ridiculously easy to clean. We are dedicated to superior customer service, which doesn't just stop after the installation. We also provide you with an exclusive warranty on all of our floor coatings that gives you the peace of mind knowing that your stunning new floor is protected for life. Visit the website or call the number below for your new floor today.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
Ashley Home Store's 72-hour Stars and Stripes weekend sale just got better. Save up to 60% off doorbusters. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years means you pay as little as $25 a month for complete rooms you'll love. And take up to a bonus 10% off our sale prices. Ashley Home Store.
Ahead at 5, we're in store for a pretty hot holiday weekend, but you won't be able to cool down at some of the Madison area beaches. Why they're closed at 5.
We'll take a break from the heat and humidity through tomorrow, but both will return this weekend. We should stay dry through the 4th of July holiday. My first warn forecast at 5.
And ahead at 6, it is one of the largest air transports of animals ever. How Dane County Humane Society is helping dozens of dogs find new homes.
Well, today would have been Princess Diana's 60th birthday, and her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, have put their differences aside to dedicate a new statue in London to honor her.
CBS's Tina Kraus is there.
In a small yet monumental ceremony, Princes William and Harry unveiled a touching tribute to their late mother. The statue shows Princess Diana surrounded by children to represent the impact of her work and aims to reflect her warmth, elegance, and energy. The memorial in the sunken garden at Kensington Palace, where Diana lived, comes on what would have been her 60th birthday and almost 24 years after the People's Princess died in a car crash in Paris. Prince William was 15, Prince Harry just 12, as they walked behind their mother's coffin, heartbroken. The princes released a joint statement Thursday saying, "We remember her love, strength, and character, qualities that made her a force for good around the world, changing countless lives for the better." The brothers last saw each other in April at another emotional event, the funeral for their grandfather, Prince Philip. Some see this as one more chance for them to heal their very public royal rift.
Unless one of them is going to say sorry, and I think that probably has to be Harry, I can't see this relationship at the moment mending itself.
Tensions flared after Prince Harry and Meghan criticized Britain's royal family in a candid interview with Oprah. The two stepped away from royal life last year, just as Princess Diana did decades earlier. The memorial to Diana is surrounded by 4,000 of her favorite flowers. Gardeners spent more than 1,000 hours planting them, including 300 tulips and 100 forget-me-nots. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
The princess said they miss their mom every day, but hope the statue will be seen forever as a symbol of her life and her legacy.
That's 60. That's amazing.
I know.
Well, do you have a pet medical question? Now's the time to pick up the phone and talk to a veterinarian for free.
Dr. Carrie Donahue from Full Circle Holistic Veterinary Care is standing by, ready to take your calls at 270-9933.
Welcome into the beautiful Berry Ridge Farm here in Wanakee. I'm joined with the Endress family. We have Randy and Ava. So you work alongside many of your family members, and truly farming means family for so many people out there. What does it mean to you?
It's just really great to work with your family. You develop that pride and passion for the industry. You know, Ava's very fortunate to work with her dad, her uncles.
Well, I think it's a unique way that I can have a purpose, and I'm able to work with like my siblings and also my uncles, and they can teach me, and I can be an advocate for the dairy industry. That's so important, especially as I'm coming up as like a teenager.
So my brothers and myself are third generation. Our father farmed here, his father started farming here.
What is your favorite way to incorporate dairy into your own diet?
My favorite is on pizza. High quality mozzarella on cheese pizza is really good.
That's a great answer. Ava, how about you?
Well, I think it's important, especially as like an athlete, to take it and use it to fuel your body, since it is so important. But also, it's a social thing at my age, like going to grab ice cream or custard or something like that.
Randy, how are you helping the environment right here on this farm?
So here at Berry Ridge Farms, how we're helping the environment, we're really excited. We partnered with a group of local farmers, and we're sending half our waste product from our animals to a local digester, which is turning it into natural gas that's reducing our carbon footprint.
Cheers to both of you. Cheers to June Dairy Month. From Berry Ridge Farm right here in Wanakee, I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison. Cheers.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Certain HPV-related cancers?
You're not welcome here.
Get out of my face.
HPV can cause certain cancers when your child grows up. Get in its way. HPV can affect males and females, and there's no way to predict who will or won't clear the virus. The CDC recommends HPV vaccination at age 11 or 12 to help protect against certain cancers.
Hey, cancer, not
my
child.
Don't wait. Talk to your child's doctor about HPV vaccination today.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Right now we are seeing a few slowdown spots along the Beltline. I do want to take a look at that indicator popping up on our screen. Not a traffic delay, but that's where the gas leak is near McFarland right now. So folks staying away, of course, encouraged to stay away from that area. Along the Beltline, a few slowdown spots, but no accidents to report. Just more traffic, more folks getting on the Beltline right now. As far as Rock County goes, northbound along 39 and 90, slowing down just a little bit on the on-ramp close to downtown Janesville. But again, no accidents, just the usual traffic kind of picking up for us this evening.
In honor of the July 4th holiday weekend, Pabst Blue Ribbon is unveiling a 1776 pack of beer, 1,776 cans in a single pack. It honors the year America declared its independence, and although nearly 1,800 beers seems pretty extreme, it sure makes beer runs less frequent, much less frequent.
That's a lot of beer.
Please share that with lots of people.
What is it, PBR?
PBR me ASAP.
There you go.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get your pet questions answered live.
The number to call is 270-9933. Dr. Carrie Donahue from Full Circle Holistic Veterinary Care joins us now. Hello.
Hi, Carrie.
Hello, hi.
Oh, there's Poppy.
Poppy's here, and my cat making an appearance in the background, too.
All right, we got the whole gang here. All right, let's go to the calls. We'll start with Jason in Madison. Hi, Jason. What's your question?
Yeah, my dog, she doesn't like loud noises, and so I asked the vet to give me some trazodone. And what am I looking for the dog to do?
Oh, with the trazodone, yeah.
For the fireworks.
And that is a medication that a lot of dogs might be getting over the 4th of July. And the trazodone, you know, it just kind of makes everything a lot calmer. A lot of dogs might just sleep through the fireworks, which is a lot of times what you want to happen. So any loud noises should not bother them. And trazodone is very safe to give, too. So I think it's a wise choice.
Yeah, when my Lola was alive, I gave her trazodone.
Yeah. I know, you just have to sometimes.
Carrie, what would you, if you don't have access to trazodone, what is something that you can get for your animal who is totally going to be freaked out during these fireworks?
Right, I know, and that's a good question. And there are alternatives. I usually kind of say a multimodal sort of approach. Something like a sender shirt, it might be a good idea. Diffusing lavender essential oil, having some music going or the TV going. And as far as supplements go, you know, CBD oil is one that can be very calming for a lot of pets. Valerian root is another one that's in a lot of like calming supplements. So it might be worth just a visit to your pet store to find a supplement that has calming ingredients in it.
All right.
Okay, all right. Now we have Billy from Monona. Hi, Billy, what's your question?
Yeah, I have a Labrador that has chronic ear infections, and I was just wondering if there was a trick to keeping their ears dry up other than what I'm doing right now with the medication that I get from the vet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and sometimes it takes kind of figuring out the underlying cause of those chronic ear infections. It can be a food allergy. That can do it. Even diseases like hypothyroidism can cause those chronic ear infections. But I think probably the best thing to do after the treatment is just keep on top of cleaning the ears and doing it maybe once a week, just a flush with an ear cleaner to prevent infection from building up.
Okay. Let's go to Alan in the town of Burke. Hi, Alan.
Hi, doctor. I called last spring about my cat's allergies on his back. He pulls his fur out, and you told me to give him liquid Benadryl, and I did that. and he started foaming at the mouth really bad, and so I quit. What else can I try? Because he's at it again.
Oh, goodness. And that's a tough thing with cats. Is sometimes medications, they taste it, and you just get this foamy reaction. The other thing that I might try would be something like Zyrtec. And Zyrtec comes as a very tiny pill, and you can hide that in something like a pill pocket. Also an antihistamine that would be safe to give at about 5 milligrams. So that would be the thing I might try next.
Okay.
All right, we have one last call from Donna in Janesville. Hi, Donna.
Hi.
What's your question?
I have a dog that has trouble with her anal glands filling up quite a bit of the time. Is it safe to give her Glandex to stop that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anal glands can be tough to get on top of. And, you know, like I mentioned with the ear infection, sometimes it can be because of a food allergy or sensitivity. So it might be worth even looking at a food change. But I always say adding in pumpkin, you can add in psyllium husks, just adding in extra fiber with the food to get those anal glands to express whenever they go to the bathroom. And having your vet express them manually, maybe once a month or something like that might help.
Grandex, I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
It's just a supplement that it's got pumpkin in it, has some probiotics, just an all-over kind of like digestive supplement. And it works great for some dogs, but not all of them.
It's worth trying, I guess. All right, we are out of time. Happy 4th of July. Carrie?
Happy 4th of July to you guys. Thank you.
Let's have a safe and quiet holiday. How's that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks for everyone for calling in. We'll do this again in a month, and we'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
Dry eye symptoms driving you crazy? Inflammation might be to blame.
Time for ache and burn.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Those will probably pass by me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief. Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts. Talk to an eye doctor about Xiidra.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
More than ever, America needs healthcare workers. So if you're ready to answer the call, Herzing University empowers you to earn the skills you need for all kinds of healthcare careers, including programs that can be completed in 10 months. Accredited and transfer-friendly, Herzing provides the personal care and support you need to succeed. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Your nation needs healthcare workers. Join the movement at Herzing University. Call or click today.
Hi, folks. Friday on News 3 Now this morning, we are previewing the Mad Lit Event concert series.
And the 4th of July weekend is here. What kind of weather you can expect if you're grilling out. Join us from 4:30 to 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
A News 3 Now investigation uncovered hundreds of workplace safety complaints during the pandemic.
Just 12% were followed up with an inspection.
Too many frontline workers were exposed to COVID.
Taking action to get the information you deserve. News 3 Now investigates.
Here's a live look at Madison right now with a lot of sunshine and a few little isolated clouds, but they are certainly not bringing any rain. Our radar is nice and quiet. That's how it will stay overnight and all the way through the weekend, actually. Dry weather continuing for us for Friday, Saturday, and for Sunday. Another mild day on Friday. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 70s again, and by Saturday and Sunday, it heats up just a little more. It'll be warm outside for Saturday, but hot on Sunday with high temperatures climbing to the low 90s and heat index readings for the 4th of July in the mid to upper 90s at times. So this weekend, as you're planning outdoor activities, make sure water and sunscreen is included. We'll be right back.
This is a giant eyesore.
All you have to do is point.
Nice!
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
This store in Fort Detrick, Maryland, isn't just any store. It's a base supply center operated by Industries for the Blind and Visually Impaired, proudly serving the U.S. military. Inside, you'll find everything from printer ink, pens and Post-its, to the uniforms worn by the men and women who serve our country. You'll also find employees with confidence and charisma. Employees like Hope. See how a career at IBVI inspires our employees and how it can inspire you at ibvican.org.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
It's that time of year again. How can we help? Could you haul this away for me? Oh, it's gone. There was stuff here. Amazing.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
In today's Final Touch, a banking error turns a family into temporary billionaires.
With the emphasis on temporary. At one point or another, most of us have dreamed of checking our bank accounts and finding them inexplicably flush with mountains of money. Well, it actually happened to Louisiana real estate agent Darren James, who was just blown away when he realized his family's account had suddenly grown by $50 billion. And James confirmed it himself and then immediately informed Chase Bank, which reportedly took roughly 4